Co-Creation Nation, Co-Creation Nation. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you staying focused. Hope you in your zone, whatever that zone needs to be. Hope that it's doing what you're doing what you say you want to do. Um, Before I start this message, let me do a little PSA. If you're a grown ass man, if you're a grown ass man, I better not catch your ass running from cold weather. Let me break that down. This is gonna waste some time on this message. It's an important message. But I ain't never seen in my lifetime until the last several years where I see men running from the cold weather. Because it's been cold. It's been cold here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Is where I'm at. And I'm seeing, like, when it's raining, and you see people run for the car, try to not get drenched. That makes sense. I do that. I'm not going to sit there and get drenched and stuff if it's pouring down raining. If it's snowing, you don't really got to do that because snow don't really stick like that. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, you can shrug it off. But when it's cold, I always see, women running through the parking lot from the door to the car because they don't want to be cold. I get that. Even though it's a temporary situation, I get that. Whatever, that's what it is. But when I see a grown ass man running through the parking lot with their hands in their pocket, trying to get to their car, it's like, who raised you? What is going on with these damn men nowadays? Why are you running from the air? Some people may be like, oh, it's not a big deal. They don't want to be cold. In my eyes, I don't see a man. I see some kind of weird something. Now, if you're with somebody and they're running, I guess you can run too, but I ain't even doing that. I ain't running nowhere. I ain't running for no damn cold air. It's air and it's for 2 seconds. You'll be all right. I saw a grown ass man the other day running through the parking lot by himself from his car to the door because it's cold. It's cold. Yeah. But man, walk like a man, dude. Walk. Just walk and say, hey, walk. Be running to the door like a little, you know the word I want to use, but I'm not. Like a little, man, you better walk, man. You're a man. If any woman if you got a man in your life that run from the car to the door because it's cold, I ain't saying leave them, but you know what to do. Anyway, my co-creators, look, this message, I was actually asleep. I fell asleep early and I woke up late as hell. It's like really early in the morning. I'm talking about it's like 2:30. It's late. So, but I got up because I was like, okay. When you're a co-creator, you live in your life, you wake up all times of the night, you do whatever, you know what I'm saying? You don't even care about the clock, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell y'all to make sure y'all make your own money. That way you ain't got to follow these silly ass damn rules and these trends of this world. Because when something comes to you, you got to be able to act on this shit. But, okay, you're going to notice something different. Right now, you're going to notice something different with people around you. And I'm not talking about the conscious people. And when I say conscious, I'm talking about the people that understand what this world really is and how this world really works. That the only thing that's holding this world together is your perception of this reality and acceptance of this reality. That's what holds all the checks and balances and the rules together in this world. In this 3D world. You're about to start noticing, well, you already probably been noticing it, but it's going to get worse and worse. You're going to see more of these 3D people, the people that live just in this world, that think this world is what it is. There's nothing beyond this. They live, they die, and that's it. Those type of people, that's all super religious and all super that they're not taking any responsibility for themselves. You're going to start seeing them, what's the way to say it? They've been having a facade. They've been accepting a facade of how this world really works. And actually, I pulled up the meaning of facade, which I didn't know what facade means, and I know you do too. But I wanted to have the actual meaning to read to you. One of the meanings. Facade. An outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. These people that's living in this 3D world, and they think that everything that they've been sold to and everything that they bought is real, whether it's physical or intellectually, they are on the verge of cracking right now. I'm just being honest with you. They are on the verge of cracking right now because the facade of this world and how things work is getting thinner and thinner by the day. And even if they are not conscious of that, subconsciously, their soul knows that this facade of, oh, if I do this, I get that. If I go here, I get that. If I vote, I get this. I believe in this and I get that. And my degree that I got equals to this, and I should be treated this way. All those preconceived ideas about how this world works is getting thinner and thinner by the day. Trust me. If you are aware, and I'm not saying I'm any better or any less, but if you are aware of how this world works, it's obvious to you, but you got to understand there's more of us that's not aware. There's more souls here that's consciously not aware of the verge of, that we are on the verge of seeing how this world really works on a worldwide scale. Some people are in this world, is already happening. I'm talking, well, I got to focus on, I guess, the Western idea of how this world works. Our job titles, we think they're really all this and all that. We don't understand that the money ain't really all this and all that. All of those ideas that make you feel comfortable in this 3D world is paper thin. The thinnest I've ever seen it in my little lifetime. And you're going to see people that something inside of them is telling them that the reality is fading. They can feel it, but they don't really know what they're feeling. They just feel like they're on the verge of some kind of psychotic break. And these people, you're going to see them doing some things that you never thought they would do. They're going to be susceptible to ideas that they've never been susceptible to. They might be abusing drugs. They might be doing some extreme activities. Just out of character. Somebody could approach them with an idea and they're going to go for it. Because right under the surface, the facade that they're putting on is uncertainty. They're uncertain about what's going on, even if they don't consciously know it. And so they're on the verge of chaos. This whole system is on the verge of chaos. It's literally just one idea away. This society, this Western society, is one idea away from that facade just breaking. It's right there. It's right there. And the people that understand how humans work, these, whether you want to call them humans or not, the people that's here that understand how we work, they know. That's why they're moving so fast with all these fake agendas and making them seem worse than what they are. Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. They trying to control the chaos that they know is coming, because they know that the facade is breaking, because we are evolving as a consciousness. Some of us are a little more ahead than others. And some of us are meant to stay in that lower mindset and perish and try again on a different lifetime, whatever you believe in, whatever. But just know that you're going to see some weird behaviors from people that you've never seen before. People you thought was always smooth and cut and clean and didn't do this and didn't do that. They're going to deviate. They're going to deviate. They're going to, either way, I'm not saying they got to go down. They're going to deviate because they're right on the verge, because everything about their reality that they thought was real is being questioned right now. Everything is like paper thin. It's like, you ever made like a copy on the old Xerox machine, and then you make another copy and another copy and another copy. You keep copying, you keep creating this fake reality. It gets thinner and thinner. The quality goes away. And so that's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with a diluted reality. And so even if people don't consciously know it, something that's bigger and wiser than them, their soul knows it. And it's like, okay, you need to acknowledge that this is really not all the way real. It's the furthest away from real it's ever been. And even if they don't consciously know it, the part of them, Their soul knows it, their heart knows it, and they're on the verge of chaos. They're living in uncertainty, and they're going to be doing some things. You're going to find some people do some things that you would never think they would do. They didn't know they was doing it. They would do it. But they're terrified. And the people that are conscious and understand how this world really works and how fake it is and all the different delusions and distractions going on, it's hard for us too. But it's way harder for them. And what we got to be careful of is, we got this thing called love in this world. It's what we do. We love people, we attach to people. So we want to save everybody. And so we are going to more feel their pain and allow their pain to pull us down. So you got to be careful on how much you are willing to sacrifice for somebody else's path that they're going in their life. So I guess the main message that I'm trying to say is, it's going to get very, very difficult for people that's unconscious and they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand how this world works, how this world works, and they are going to be doing some weird stuff, some weird shit. They're going to try to pray themselves out of it. They're going to try to run a marathon themselves out of it. They might try to use drugs to get themselves from accepting the reality. They're going to use all type of methods, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I hate to say that because some people rely on certain things to get them through. It's not going to work. You have to accept it and become responsible for yourselves and take the command and the royalty that you are and move yourself forward. And that's hard. It takes time. But now we're at a point in this 3D world where we're kind of running out of time. You got to make a decision. Really, last year was the time to make a decision, but now it's like time is up. So I'm saying all that to say that you're going to see some weird behavior from people, and don't let them take you down with them. Promote therapy. Help people that you know are not conscious of how this world works. Help them, push them toward getting personal therapy from a specialist. And that's real talk, folks. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be facetious or sarcastic. Therapy is important if you care about these people, because they are going to break down and they will take you with them and your kids and people you care about with them if you don't protect yourself. And the only thing you can do is try to give them some therapy, and they may give them some cushion where they won't totally lose their damn mind. And I think therapy is good for everybody. Trust me. I've been in therapy throughout my life, and I don't mind going again. We all have problems and burdens and things that we deal with. So anyway, folks, just know that you're going to see some people that you thought were straight-laced, that you thought were on point, that would never do this or do that. They will do it right now because the facade is failing, and they know it deep inside, but they don't know it. So they're like, they're trying to hold, this is what I do, this is important, this is what life is all about. They're trying to hold it so tight, and it's fake. It's not even there anymore. It's not even a reality anymore. We are one idea away from this whole thing just shattering, and it's gonna be chaotic. It will be chaotic for a short time. But if you understand who you are and your power that you possess, you ain't gonna let that chaos kill you. You'll be all right. But the people around you, that's the people that can take you down. So promote personal therapy. Let's help get these people stable as possible, because they're about to go through some hell. They're about to go through some hell, folks. I love you, my co-creators, and I hope this message reaches you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I said bye.